Chapter 32. Entering the Holland Tunnel reminds Warble of a historical trivia tidbit. He deigns to address Mary again, uncouth though he considers her to be, based on her ignorance of the Asbury Park-Bruce Boxleitner connection and her preference for Tom Selleck over the box. Before the Ice Age, Warble says, pointing at the tunnel, when the American and European continents were connected, this tunnel reached all the way from here to Holland, also known as the Netherlands, also known as that country where the Dutch people live, hence its name, which it still bears to this day. In fact, Warble continues, New York and Amsterdam used to border each other. Vincent van Gogh used to walk over to Coney Island from his studio apartment in Greenwich Village with his good buddy Phil Gauguin to feast on hot dogs. All the way from Greenwich Village to Coney Island just for a hot dog? Warble gasps. Mary, you're killing me here. Just for a hot dog, you say. You won't say just for a hot dog after you've had a Nathan's hot dog. Warble begins talking to himself in true New Yorker fashion. Just for a hot dog, she says. This woman wouldn't know a hot dog if one came up and bit her on the gluteus maximus. The greatest plumber of all time and his girl-watching landlord hoofed it to Coney Island for a good reason. There was a method to their... Wait a minute. Warble? Mary interjects. Yes, my darling companion and temporary chauffeur? Warble, what's this about Van Gogh being a plumber? I thought he was a finish carpenter, mason, or an electrician. Oh, no. Many people think that. It's a common misconception. An old wives' tale, I must say. No offense, Mary. You're not that old. But the most ancient and trustworthy manuscripts show that, without a single solitary doubt, Vincent van Gogh was a plumber. And a good one, too. He had a steady job at a resort where he laid pipes all through the sunflower patch. Warble doesn't notice the quizzical expression on Mary's face and plows onward. He was not good at managing his finances, though. When Vince was suffering a temporary cash flow problem, Phil would let him pay off his rent in ears of corn. This was not a problem for Vincent because there was a cornfield behind his house. He would steal some of the corn at night when the farmer was at the tavern drinking up his profit, and if questioned later about what had happened to the missing corn, Vince would blame it on some crows he had seen loitering around the neighborhood. Hey, wait a minute. Are you trying to distract me so we don't have Nathan's for lunch? You probably want me to take you to the Copacabana or the Cotton Club or Toots Shores. Toot who? You know, Toots Shores, where Jolt and Joe Namath used to go until he stopped going there because Yogi Berra told him that nobody went there anymore because it was too crowded. Oh, that Toots Shores, Mary replies, rolling her eyes. If Yogi Bear won't go there, I don't care to patronize the establishment either, Mary jokes. It's Nathan's hot dogs or bust for me. Warble thinks Mary is serious and doesn't notice or disregards the minor name mangling. In his eyes, Mary has regained some of the respect that she had lost as a result of the Boxleitner/Selleck controversy. Now you're talking some sense, Mary. One taste of those superfine delicacies and you'll know why the world's greatest plumber and his buddy walk to Coney Island every day for a last man standing, winner take all and loser take the hindmost hot dog eating contest. And we don't have to walk to Coney Island to get Nathan's hot dogs like Vince and Phil did. We don't even have to drive to Coney Island to get Nathan's hot dogs. In modern times, they are available all over New York from those great and selfless benefactors of hungry folks everywhere, the street vendors who indefatigably shove their hot dog carts all over the Big Apple. All day, every day. Eat up, Mary, Warble advises after locating the object of his culinary affection in the form of a Nathan's hot dog cart. We've got a big day ahead of us tomorrow. First, we'll go pay our respects to Lady Liberty and then drop in on the Terror of the Seven Seas.